everyone, Jess Steinberg here with FSPN. Special guest today, Wounded Warrior Project. So excited for these guys to join me. Hey, I know a lot's going on, and we want to support our vets and all the folks that are helping us out at that level. Just give us some background, what's going on with the project, and your personal stories here.
Sure. First of all, a little bit about myself. I spent 28 years in the Army, and I retired in 2012 to be the full-time caregiver for Natalie. She was injured early on in her career in Iraq, and when she came home, she was medically retired from the Army, and so we spent the rest of our time healing from those injuries from multiple tours in Iraq. And Wounded Warrior Project is probably the main nonprofit organization that reached out to us, because when you finish your military career, you kind of isolate. I mean, you've left a family, and all of a sudden you're on your own, and you tend to isolate, and that can lead to depression, and even worse, can lead to suicide. But Wounded Warrior Project stepped in. They broke that cycle and lifted both of us up. And I'll let Natalie kind of tell her story.
Yeah, I forgot to mention the husband-wife team. That's the really awesome part here.
Yeah, I spent a little over 20 years in the Army. I was injured in Iraq, and in 2009 I was medevaced out to Germany, where Wounded Warrior Project met me there. Of course, you're without your husband, you're without family, and they picked up the pieces. They said, hey, I'm here for you. They provided me comfort items, clothing, hygiene items, got me back to the States, and they greeted me there, and from there it was history. They just stood by my side, and as I healed up and was reunited with Brian, it was history from there.
Awesome. You know, we're doing some things here with Athletes in Action around this total athlete idea, but I think it works for everybody kind of in everyday life, and it's really around the mind, body, soul component of how do all these things go together to make you a whole person? How do you guys use those techniques and the things like that in the midst of all the things that you're dealing with?
I think we kind of live by that. I mean, we're very grounded in our faith, and since leaving the military, we have tried different things to try to find that purpose again. And where we found it was in the gym. And so we started out with a program to work on ourselves, and we've graduated now to to helping others.
Yeah, I think where that started was with the Wounded Warrior Project, was going through their Warrior Odyssey? Correct. And where they help educate, they get us outdoors, and they put us with our peers and work with the mental health aspect of it. And we reunite with our peers and become active again, work on our nutrition again. And from there, for us, we developed going to the gym, getting outdoors again, and that became our passion. And not only that, with the couples odysseys, that we became closer together. We developed our faith again, and that brought us even closer together and brought us, to where our faith became stronger and stronger, and we live by that now.
I call it the three-legged stool, right? The whole mind, body. So if one's missing, everything collapses, right? So we'll talk about your faith a little bit more. I mean, FSPN is Faith and Sports. Obviously, we do a lot of things with pro athletes and a lot, but our main focus really is about your faith and how important that is in your lives.
So the faith is very important to each of us individually and to us collectively. I think even before we started dating and we were kind of friends, we were going kind of a biblical interview with each other to see each other's faith and would we be compatible later on, because it's so important to both of us. And so now through our faith, it allows God to show his grace through us at the gym and to bless other people through our experiences.
And I think too, we can bring the NFL into that side of it, where NFL supports Wounded Warrior Project, and that helps us, one, connect with athletes and bring us closer together and build upon that foundation.
I work with the Invisible Disabilities Association, and that's you guys are already shaking your head. That's it. There's so many times people just see you walking around, they don't realize what's going on. I appreciate you raising awareness the way you are. What other things can we do to help you? Everyday people.
Well, first of all, you can go to woundedwarriorproject.org. It's our website. And if you are a veteran that is seeking assistance, there's a resource number there that you can go to and call, and they will link you up with whatever resources that you need. Wounded Warrior Project is primarily post 9/11 veterans, but if you're an earlier era veterans, such as a Vietnam veteran, you can call into the Resource Center, and they will link you up with resources with a peer organization that'll help you with your own journey of mental health, of physical fitness, of financial preparedness, and all those things to help the whole veteran recover.
That's awesome. Natalie, any final comments and thoughts?
No, I just really appreciate what you say about invisible injuries, because I suffer from traumatic brain injury, PTSD, and people don't see that a lot, especially with players out there. And that's very important for people to realize and see that, and that there is help out there for those.
Yeah, I don't know if you know about it. I mean, through Invisible Disabilities Association, we've actually we have a symbol, I call it the eye guy, and it doesn't get rid of the handicap icon or the disability icon. It's an additional thing that people can now get on their driver's license, approved by the government, that basically gives instruction, like if you can't see something because of an assistive device, wheelchair, walker, cane, something like that, this icon symbol, the disability symbol, is basically supposed to help like law enforcement interactions, basically to de-escalate and take some things like that. So we got website, we got way to contact. Anything else?
No, I think you covered it all. And what a great interviewer you are, and giving us the opportunity to talk about our journey, our faith, and hopefully there's someone out there listening to this that it'll help them along in their journey.
Sure. Natalie?
I think you covered it. Thank you.
Okay. Well, thanks so much. Again, Wounded Warrior Project, we're so excited these guys are here, and have a great day.
Thank you.
Awesome.